All right, so it's currently 2 a.m. and I just left the house to head to the gym. Just got to the gym, it's empty. I got the whole gym to myself. Allahu Akbar. Such a weirdo. This was only $20. It's a steal. Perfectly balanced bite. Bro. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I just made it to the mosque. So today is currently the 12th night that I'm leading and the 11th day of fasting. So inshallah tonight we're going to finish half of the Quran. So that means I got 15 days left. Alhamdulillah, I can't complain about anything, man. Something special about Ramadan that a lot of Muslims can relate with is no matter how bad of a Muslim you are throughout the year, when Ramadan comes, it just changes your heart. You have like this spiritual awakening that you don't even try to have, it just happens to you. But the dua we should all make is inshallah Allah lets us keep this after Ramadan. So yeah, I'm gonna go inside the mosque. If I do record any of my recitation, I'll put it in this video. But then after that, we got a crazy back day. So that's enough yapping, and I'll see you guys in the next cut. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين ولقد صرفنا في هذا القرآن للناس من كل مثل وكان الإنسان أكثر شيء جدلا وما منع الناس أن يؤمنوا إذ جاءهم الهدى ويستغفروا ربهم إلا أن تأتيهم سنة الأولين أو يأتيهم العذاب قبلا وما نرسل المرسلين إلا مبشرين ومنذرين ويجادل الذين كفروا بالباطل ليدحضوا به الحق واتخذوا آياتي وما أنذروا هزوا ومن أظلم ممن ذكر بآيات ربه فأعرض عنها ونسي ما قدمت يداه إنا جعلنا على قلوبهم أكنة أن يفقهوه وفي آذانهم وقرا وإن تدعهم إلى الهدى فلن يهتدوا إذا أبدا وربك الغفور ذو الرحمة لو يؤاخذهم بما كسبوا لعجل لهم العذاب بل لهم موعد لن يجدوا من دونه موئلا الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله قال إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا وكيف تصبر على ما لم تحط به خبرا قال ستجدني إن شاء الله صابرا ولا أعصي لك أمرا قال فإن اتبعتني فلا تسألني عن شيء حتى أحدث لك منه ذكرا فانطلقا حتى إذا ركبا في السفينة خرقها قال أخرقتها لتغرق أهلها لقد جئت شيئا إمرا قال ألم أقل إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا قال لا تؤاخذني بما نسيت ولا ترهقني من أمري عسرا فانطلقا حتى إذا لقيا غلاما فقتله قال أقتلت نفسا زكية بغير نفس لقد جئت شيئا نكرا الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله Alright, so we just finished up with the prayer, alhamdulillah. Half of the Quran complete. So we have 15 days left of leading, inshallah. I didn't eat anything for iftar except for a protein shake. But look what the wifey got me. Green beans, sweet potato, salmon. This is like pure meal prep food. This was only $20. It's a steal. How'd you find that? $25. So I'm gonna heat up a plate and I'll give you guys a little review of the food. I'm like a food reviewer slash bodybuilder slash just yapping channel. Right, so just heated up a nice, delicious looking plate. I'm starving right now and I'm hot. So I made myself an iced coffee. Wow. That's hitting the spot. My wife's always telling me to put extra cream, so I decided to put some extra cream. It does taste better than normal black coffee, but the calories. Here, we got some salmon, honey mustard, sweet potatoes, and green beans. Salmon with the skin. Bismillah. Wow, that bite was like extra fatty. Get my veggies in, protein, fats, carbs. Perfectly balanced meal. You guys hear the crunch? Look at the seasoning on these sweet potatoes. Bismillah. Bro, comment down below if you guys are team sweet potatoes or normal potatoes. I think sweet potatoes are better. My wife disagrees. She likes normal potatoes. Sweet potatoes, I feel like they're just more superior. They have better flavor. All right, so let's do a little mix. So salmon, honey mustard, with a green bean, and some sweet potato. Perfectly balanced bite.
We have one last thing to show the camera. This one.
You're such a weirdo.
Oh, he's so cute.
All right, so I'm gonna finish up this food. I think relax for like an hour, hour and a half to digest. Play some Fortnite, and then we're heading to the gym. Today we got back in arms. Excited for that workout. All right, so it's currently 2 a.m. and I just left the house to head to the gym. So this is kind of the trade-off with working out this late. I need caffeine to work out. Well, I don't need it, but I prefer it 10 out of 10 times. And drinking 300 milligrams of caffeine at 2 a.m. is just gonna keep you up all night. Yesterday, it was the worst. I went to sleep at 2 p.m. So like afternoon, 2 p.m. and I woke up around iftar like 6:30 p.m. So I didn't sleep all night and I ended up going to sleep during the day. Today I'm going to the gym a little earlier. Ooh. But when I don't have powdered pre-workout, Rain is my favorite energy drink. What flavor is this? Tropical Storm. Let's take a sip. It's all right. Tastes like cheap candy. Just got to the gym, it's empty. I got the whole gym to myself. I wish every day could be like this, because working out by yourself is one of the best feelings. So I'm gonna start off with some lat pull downs and then see what we're gonna do next. All right, so for lat pull downs, I'm doing a total of 3 working sets, and I'm really just trying to focus on the contraction. So what that means is I'm trying to keep the tempo the same throughout the set. But obviously towards the end of the set, I'm gonna get tired, right? So when that happens, what I'm gonna do is some cheat reps. You could call them like half reps. But what I mean by tempo is the amount of time it takes you to come down should be the same for each set, and the amount of time it takes for you to come up should be the same for each set. And if you could be constant with that tempo for like 8 to 12 reps, that's a good indicator that that weight is good for you. So I'm gonna try my best to keep a constant tempo, and then at the end of the set, you're gonna see me do some partial reps. So a lot of people recommend partial reps like Sam Sulek, Jeff Nippard, and I've seen by trying it out that it really helps. Because if you end the set when you can't hit a full range of motion, you're leaving out the last couple contractions that you could get from partial reps. That's still targeting your muscle. If I go all the way here, it's a full range of motion, but if I stop here, a little bit of my back is still contracting to pull it from here to here. So partial reps are key for getting the most out of your set. All right, so for these seated plate rows, I'm about to do, I think, around 3 sets. And sometimes you gotta remind yourself that it's not about the weight, it's about how you're using the weight to target the muscle. You guys know the bodybuilder Urs, the German bodybuilder. I watched one of his videos with the Trent twins, and he basically took them throughout a back workout, and he was basically emphasizing using a lower weight at a high intensity. But that doesn't mean to bust out like 40 reps using a low weight. What that means is find a weight that's comfortable for you and really manipulate the movement to make that weight harder than it is. So for these, I'm gonna pull it, I'm gonna stop for a second, and then slowly bring it back down. And at the end of my set, I'm just gonna let it stretch my back. So in that set, I got 8 good reps. And the last 2 were partials. But if I wanted to just crank the weight, I could have gotten like 12 reps. So you just gotta keep that style of training at the back of your head. And I'm not saying one style is better than the other. It's good to do heavy weight where you're struggling, and it's also good to do lighter weight and really slow down the movement to feel that mind and muscle connection. So the best thing to do is to use both of the methods and combine them in your workout. All right, so for this one, I think I'm gonna do 3 more sets. What I'm trying to focus on is hitting my lower lats. That's something that's really hard to hit, because in order to hit the lower lats, you have to bring your elbow closer to your body. So a lot of times what happens is when the weight gets heavy, your elbow tends to go away from your body, so you're pulling like this. And targeting lower lats is gonna give you that V shape. All right, so moving on to some preacher curls and then supersetting that with some lat pullovers. So I think I'm gonna hit around 5 supersets in total, and that's gonna conclude the workout, and then I'm gonna hop on the cardio machine. Okay, let's drop it. I gotta get better at using better lighting in my footage. This gym has good lighting, but I just couldn't manage to get a good shot of my back. So yeah, we hit around like 13 sets for the back and then 5 for biceps. The thing is, the pumps haven't been lasting the entire workout, but on the good side, I haven't been feeling too exhausted. So I could do a couple extra reps and sets. Yeah, I'm gonna miss these times. I'm gonna look back on this video like a year later and be like, damn, that was a memorable time. You can't really replicate this outside of Ramadan, where you're fasting all day, then you lead Taraweeh, and then you come and hit the gym. Inshallah, we live through many more Ramadans. You know, I love the gym and bodybuilding, but I also want to emphasize things that are important in my life, like my religion, like school, relationships. So I want to show you guys a realistic approach to getting better at these things. Now, I want to clarify, by no means am I like a scholar or the best bodybuilder that has the best genetics or the smartest kid out there. I'm none of that. But through these videos, I want to be a role model that's trying to be the best at each and every one of those categories. The thing about it is, we're never going to achieve perfection, but the process is just to get better at those things over time. So I want to be a role model as someone who is trying to be the best at every single one of those things, even though I'll never be the best. And that's just a realistic way of thinking about it. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I really want to hit 1,000 subscribers in the next 2-3 months. Inshallah, you know, whatever's the best for me. But that would be truly amazing if you guys could subscribe. Share this video with friends that you think would like this type of content. So I'm gonna log off right there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yes, sir.